Close. Are we live? Marina, we are live. I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. And then what? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, you can go back to the pillow. Morning, folks. This is the angle. I don't like the angle. Morning. It's like, why am I so? Can I pinch this out? Why am I so? Oh, what can I do here? Can I change the color? Ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Hi, folks. Welcome to the Louis Putty Show. Woohoo! We are partying over here, folks. Partying like there's no tomorrow. Oh, this is new. Welcome to the Cartoonish Show live from the van. Oh, this is all new stuff. Look at this. Ooh. I'm X-Ray Man. I X-ray the coffee and I see that it's low. I need more. Oh, this is all new stuff. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'll be done playing with this in a minute. Wow, what is this? There's a shopping button here. What can I do here? Pin to live stream. Products. Huh. What's this here? Save highlight. Mute microphone. Okay. All right, folks, hold on, because the little thingy that I had, the little tripod to hold the phone, El Broco. So I don't have one right now. I broke it. I know. I don't know how I broke it. I just broke it. I should have done this before. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Okay, I have a highly sophisticated setup. Let's see, maybe. I got that line there from the, oh, it's from this light. Is this better? Yeah, that might be better. Because this way, how's my hair? My hair okay? Okay, I should have, okay, whatever, you know. It's almost breakfast time over. Why do I have that there? I have to press it again? Oh, I have to press it again. Okay, and oh, what do I do here? Now that thing just stays there? That's unbelievable. I don't know if I like... We need more light. Maybe I tilt the camera down. Okay. This is what happens when Spielberger leaves me all alone over here. Ugh, darn it. Okay, so maybe I turn these. Oh, that's even worse. I don't know what to do. All right, I'll leave it like this. This is fine, right? Is that okay? All right, we'll just leave it like that. Just me and my hair over here. I don't know, why is this different? Okay, let me log into the channel so I can answer comments. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. My coffee's almost gone, folks. Unbelievable. Marina, can you make me more coffee? Hello? She left, folks. She doesn't want to make me coffee. She's too busy drinking hot chocolate. My coffee is cold. Okay, here's a live chat. And I gotta go to the comments. All right. Who do we have here? Okay, how do I do this? Darn it. Okay. Cindy, morning from Oregon coast. Good morning. Katrina Wilson, howdy, howdy, howdy back. Nikki boy, hello from Bangkok. Oh wow, all the way to the other side of the world. Nature Nurture. Good morning from the small state of Rhode Island. Yeah, it's so small that I think I've driven by it a couple times, and by the time I looked, it was gone. I'm like, I want to go to Rhode Island, and I must have driven right past it. You know, like it was there a minute ago. Dewdrop. Good morning, Mr. L from Tennessee. Good morning from New Jersey. Unfortunately, I'm over here. How's my hair? My hair looks... I took my monthly shower yesterday, and then right after the shower, I put my helmet on and then messed everything up. I should have had my hair and makeup crew fix my hair. It's not looking good. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right. Susan says I can see just fine. Very good. I think this lighting is a little bit better than the other. If I turn this on, then I have a harsh... This is why I put some... I had a paper towel here for that reason. Yeah, if I do that, that's better. But I don't know where I put my tape. That would work good. Or not. Whatever. Explorer Van Gogh, Mr. Suck. She thinks you need better coffee anyway. No, she does not. I love my coffee. I love my Allegro organic coffee. Where's the camera, Spielberger? Where am I looking at? Spielberger. Oh, over there. Okay. Here's my coffee. I love this coffee. I love the other coffee I used to drink, but the stupid people changed the flavor, so I couldn't drink it anymore. Susan says it's dreary here in Central Virginia. That's why I'm not in Central Virginia. Slightly technical. Hey everyone, how you doing, technical Patrick? Gaia says good morning from Long Island. Well, from where I am, if I put my drone, not my drone, Spielberger's drone in the air, I can see Staten Island. I'm by the bay. I'm not far from the New York City Bay, the Hudson Bay. So I don't like Long Island. For some reason, it's long, and it's an island, and there's like volume one way in and one way out. You know, and who wants to go there and be stuck in traffic? Cynthia Bailey says, good morning from Tucson. You have two sons? Just kidding. I've been there. I like Tucson. I like Tucson to go get my food and stuff, and then I like to get out of there. Explorer Vango says, high production, live stream, get your paper towels and masking tape set up beforehand. Unbelievable. You know, I don't know how to do these things, folks. When I need my film crew with me, when they leave me alone to my own devices, I don't know what to do. You know, I don't usually hold cameras or do, that's the grip's job to put stuff here and block the light and give me good lighting instead of this terrible light that I have Why is that light so terrible? It's not a very good light, you know. Maybe I should get the camera in a different angle. What can I use? I'm trying to look around to see what I can use. Oh, it's just going to be like that. Whatever. I need to buy another. I need to buy a small tripod. I think I have one here, but it's the Gorilla Pod, and the legs are funky. They're not working properly. That's why I don't use it. So I need to get something proper for when I do these live videos. Susan says, I'm watching, trying to figure out how to not have such a crowded minivan. You have room to maneuver. Well, for one thing, Susan, I don't have a minivan. I have a cargo van. And you know, it's all relative. I mean, if I put a lot of stuff all over the place here, then I don't have a lot of room to maneuver either. But and you know, you got to remember, when I built my van, I only had one refrigerator, so I had room to go in and out my side door. I didn't have all the filming equipment, and now I have all that stuff that lives over here in my bed when I'm not sleeping, and then over here when I'm sleeping. And now I have a refrigerator, a freezer. I mean, I've had that for years, but now I have a kitty litter. So you know, I still have a lot of room, but I could get rid of stuff, you know. And if I didn't have these cabinets in front of me, and if I didn't have these cabinets here, then I would have even more room side to side. So if you need more room, I guess you just got to get rid of stuff, you know. It's hard, you know. A lot of times, you know, if I look around, I can get rid of stuff, but then I'm like, yeah, I need this, I need that. Eventually I need the things that I have here, so that's why I have them. But minivan is kind of tough, you know. Minivan's got to be, you got to set it up with minimum stuff, or if you can't help it, then it's just going to be tight. You got to live more on the outside. Gaia says, Long Island's too crowded, heading to Quartzite soon. Well, don't go too soon. I don't know what the weather is over there. Actually, I can go check. I can check right now what the weather is in Quartzite. You know, that's the beauty of modern technology. Quartzite right now, it's 79 degrees, and it's going to be 102 during the day. I don't know if you can see it, but that's Quartzite for you. And the daily for Quartzite, 102, 98, 99, 97. It's going down to, oh yeah, and then you're going up. It's staying in the 90s, folks. So you want to go to Quartzite, I would wait just a little bit longer, because you don't want to go too soon, you know, because then you're going from the crowded place to the oven place. You know, you don't want to be in an oven unless you have AC and stuff. Dana Pelzel, I think I spelled it correctly. Hello from Arkansas, or as I like to call it, Arkansas. You know, they're like, okay, we want to name it Kansas, but those people over there already named their state Kansas. So let's do it Arizona. Oh, darn it. Arizona already exists. You know, let's stick with the first two letters of Arizona, and let's steal the name from Kansas, and let's call it Arkansas. No, let's just call it Arkansas. Let's be different. So we don't want to be copying the Kansas people. We don't want them to know that we stole their name. Anyway, Tina Marquez says, your lighting looks fine. You're doing great. Oh, thank you. I mean, only but the best lighting. You know, my film crew set up the lighting just perfect. They make me complain about it, but they make it perfect. You know, that's what they tell me anyway. I don't know if they're lying to me. They could be lying to me for all I know. Cynthia Bailey, is Marina sleeping? She was just here, and I think she went to the other room in the front. Yeah, she's got rooms in there. She's got like three or four, five, six different places she likes to lay. So she likes to lay. I have a bed in there for her. She likes to lay on her bed. She likes to lay in the box that I have there. I was going to throw away, and then she started using it, so I kept it there. And she lays on the dash. She lays on my seat, and she lays on the floor where in the area where I drive. So she likes to vary her sleeping areas, you know. Yeah, Susan says she wanted a cargo van, but none were available. Well, it all depends what you want to buy, you know, used or new. And then sometimes you have to look around and maybe drive to another state, go somewhere else and buy it. You know, eventually when I buy something new, if I ever do that, who knows? I may have to buy it in some other state where they have where I want. David Capalbo. Nice and cool in Williams, but crowded with hunters and weekend warriors. Hey, Lewis. Yeah, that's a problem, you know. You got the weekend warriors, they go fast and furious, and they shoot a lot of guns. Well, it's, you know, as long as they don't shoot towards you. And then they drive their four-wheelers around, making a lot of noise, and then they're gone, you know. I don't know, are you camping, David, or is that where you live? You have a house there? Just curious. Manny F. Hello from Northern California. Enjoy your videos. I've been through Northern California many, many times. I love California. I've always said that. I don't like the politics. I think they're destroying the state. But the state is absolutely beautiful from north to south to north, north to south, east to west. I mean, there's so much variety in California, but that's a problem. How are you liking your new bike as much as the other? Why do I have a heart over here? What is that heart for? I don't get it. Anyway, I like the motorcycle. Darn it, I don't have any more coffee. Ha, it's all gone. It's different, you know. It's a different motorcycle from the other one. Just different ride, different setup. You know, my other one I was like that. Now I'm like this, and my legs were in a different position, and the noise. You know, I still miss the other one. I went to the dealer yesterday. I had an appointment to do the maintenance on it, and they ended up just changing the oil because I was not quite at 5,000 miles yet. I only have like 3,000 miles and change, so they didn't do the 5,000 mile service. So, oh, come on, darn it. So I like the motorcycle, you know. It's different. It's more utilitarian, you know. It's got the bigger storage with the panniers. I can fit my jacket in there. Like with the other one, I had to squish it in into the side bags, and I didn't have a lot of room because I already had stuff in them, you know, like tools and some stuff for the motorcycle. And now with this one, I have so much room, especially when I go shopping for supplies. I have tons of room. I haven't been able. I think only one time I went to the store and I had some packages, I went to Whole Foods, and I had some packages there waiting for me, and I was able to fit everything in the bags, and it was just perfect, you know. Just and then I always have the option. I have one backpack. I should have a couple more in there, and then I can always fill backpacks and put them on top of the bags, and so I'm loving it. You know, I missed the other one. I was sitting on the other one yesterday. They still have it there for sale, and I was sitting on it, and I just miss. It's a different ride. It's a different look. Everything, you know. It's just. I wish I could keep both. You know, at times I wish I hadn't traded and I hadn't sold anything. You know, I didn't. What is that going on there? What are you doing, kitty? Unbelievable. Um, yeah, at times I feel like maybe I shouldn't have gotten a new motorcycle, but you know, with the other one, who knows if it was giving me or going to give me more problems. You know, it seems like every year there's something that happens. So who knows? You know, it's hard to tell if I did the right choice, if I did the right thing, or if I did the wrong thing. I guess time will tell, but you know, I do like my new trailer. I should have bought the. I had that option to buy a 6x10 when I bought the 5x8. I had the option of buying a new trailer, and the guys like when they sold me the trailer, like, you sure you want this so small? I'm like, yeah, my motorcycle fits perfect in here. That's all I wanted, something small and perfect for the motorcycle. I wasn't thinking ahead, you know, what if in the future I want to buy a bigger motorcycle and then it doesn't fit. So in hindsight is 2020, I guess. So I could have avoided doing a lot of work and all that stuff, but it is what it is. It's done. I got something installed yesterday, the day before yesterday. So, or maybe yesterday, I forget, or the day before, or sometime I forgot when it was. So I'll have those videos soon, but um, little by little, it's getting to be like, you know, all set up. Not yet, but little by little. But back to the motorcycle. I like my new motorcycle. It's different, you know. It cruises very comfortably at highway speeds, going with the flow of traffic. The other one was a little more, you know, didn't cruise as comfortably, but it was still very comfortable. But you know, it was different motorcycle. Where am I? Oh, David says used to live in Northwest Sussex, New Jersey. I lived in Sussex. I lived for a couple of years or a year or so. I think maybe for about a year. I lived in Montague, and then I bought a house in Milford, Pennsylvania, across the river. And I used to go up there to High Point to ride my bike and run all the time. So yeah, and yesterday when I went for my appointment with the dealer, I went to my PO box in Milford and I rode up 15 and 206. Gaia says, love your videos, always interested to see your homemade meals. Well, you missed, it's empty. You missed my breakfast. I made potatoes, and then I mixed in onion, garlic, peppers, and mushrooms. And then when those were cooked, then I mixed in 2 eggs and some leftover salmon that I had. So I still have leftover. I didn't eat the whole thing. I made a big pot full. I have leftover potatoes and onions and peppers and mushrooms and garlic. But it was very good. I'm not out of coffee. I have plenty of coffee. Go back in the back of my van. There's like a million things of coffee. Unbelievable. I'm out of coffee. I'm never out of coffee, except if I'm out of coffee. But if I'm not out of coffee, then I'm not out of coffee. Susie says, from Yuma, Arizona. Oh, it's got to be hot there in Yuma. Love your videos and your baby girl makes me giggle out loud. Yeah, she's taking a break, you know. She's like, listen, Louie, you do your thing. I'm going to go answer comments on my own channel. So she's probably over there with her tablet, you know, going answering comments. So she's good at that. What's the weather in Yuma? Do I have the weather here for Yuma? I can type it in. Yuma, Arizona. Yuma, Arizona. It's 81, feels like 81. It's going to be 101 today. 98 tomorrow, 98 Tuesday, 97 on Wednesday. And continuing in the 90s. So, yeah, unless you have AC, you do not want to be in Yuma. Or Yuma gonna be very hot. Five-foot wide trailer gives you better visibility around it when you are driving too, right? Though, right? This new trailer is 6 foot wide. It's 6 by 10. It's just about as wide. This one is just about as wide as the van, so I don't lose any visibility. The wheels are now sticking out an extra 6 inches on both sides. So I just got to remember that it's a little bit wider and longer. It's actually, when a trailer is a little bit longer, it's actually better to maneuver backwards. I have no issues maneuvering a trailer whatever size, but it maneuvers better when it's longer. So being 2 feet longer, no, a foot longer, no, 2 feet longer, yeah, 2 feet longer. I've noticed that it's a little bit easier to maneuver backwards. It doesn't cut as soon as a longer trailer, a smaller trailer, I should say. Poker Gypsy, do you and Spielberger sleep together? If not, where does it sleep? What are you talking about? How long have you been watching my videos? We don't have those kinds of arrangements. I'm not that type of guy, you know? Don't get any ideas. He's got his own, he's actually sleeping on the second floor with the Van Stein. Van Stein has been on vacation. He's been thinking a lot. So he's like the brains of the operation. He thinks a lot. But Spielberger sleeps on the second floor. In the basement, I have Van Jones. He sleeps a lot too. You know, he doesn't like to be on video as much as he used to. You know, he says I only pay him peanuts, so he's not going to work as much. But you know, when you don't have professionals working with you, this is what you get. You get a whole bunch of amateurs doing whatever they want. And then you're left doing things on your own. You know, it's, what are you going to do? You need to check out Arc 2. What is that? Arc 2 Saturday morning show. And they travel around in a huge van with room for a Jeep, motorcycle, and jetpacks. A nice lighting, no trailer. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, if I had a bigger van, if I have a bigger thing, I may not need a trailer. So, but obviously I couldn't fit a motorcycle in my van. So it is what it is. probably best if I didn't have a motorcycle. In a ways, my life was simpler before the motorcycle because I didn't need to. I never had to commute for work. Once I got my van, I had no need to commute. My commute was just a few minutes every morning. I try to find a place nearby and as close as possible, so I wouldn't have to drive too much. And now I have commute because I like riding a motorcycle. So now I have it, and I park my van. So I don't know. Follow Jesus says, "Hi, honey, and our precious Marina. So happy to see you this morning. Sorry I'm late. Hugs and love always to you and our girly Angela, North Carolina." Oh, no worries. You know, I make these videos spontaneously. You know, I don't plan for them. I just think about it once in a while. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a live video. It's not like I announced it and you folks know about it in advance. So I just do them whenever, and I think it's fun, the interaction. It's different from a regular video. This is more like almost like a live interaction, so it's a little bit different. I'll try to do them more often nowadays. In the past, I didn't do it for many years because I just didn't have good cell service, and it's really hard trying to do a live video and it keeps cutting off. So as long as I have good service, I'll keep doing it. David Capalbo, any plans for possible meetup in Quartzite? I never make any kinds of plans like that. When I get there, I announce that I'm in the area, and then if folks want to come over and say hi, they're welcome to do that. Some folks just find me there. They look for me and they find me, or they're just going for a walk and they find me. But I don't do like an official meetup. I don't do that. It got a little colder this morning, and I was covered, and I only had my vent running. I didn't have my AC on, and I think I got a little bit chilled. I felt like I was thinking maybe I should put my comforter on, and I just had my fleece blanket on, and I felt a little chilly. So maybe my voice is reflecting that. Susie says, add 6 to 10 degrees to whatever temp Yuma online tells you. Yeah, I know, always feels warmer, and you know, all depends where you are. But I don't know, Susie, are you living in a house or are you living in an RV? Because, you know, it doesn't matter, but either way, hopefully you have air conditioner. Linda Kelly, hi, just joined the conversation. When are you heading to warmer climates? Give Marina a hug for me. I'll be here probably, you know, I'm uncertain. You know, this year has been really, I think since I've been living in my van and working through the summers in New Jersey, I think this is the worst year that I've had at work. I've usually I work with one company. You know, I go out and I work with one company, and then I stay with that company for the whole time that I'm here. This year I've had maybe 5 or 6, 7 different companies, and then I've had periods in between where I'm not working, and it's just a really not good year for me work-wise here in New Jersey. So which makes me consider not coming back. So I can retire this year if I want to. It's one possibility, or maybe look for work somewhere else and not bother coming back again. So I don't know. But I'll be here until about November. I'm gonna give or take. I don't know. It all depends how things go. Things don't go well. What am I doing here? You know, I'll leave at the end of October, or I might stay through the end of November. Wow, my voice is really from the little bit of cold. Actually, I should lower that because I have the cold air. Not the cold air, but the cooler air coming over here past my head. So yeah, you know, I was telling a friend, you know, Labor Day is like, it's like God throws a switch, and it goes from being hot and humid to all of a sudden being cooler, and at night a lot cooler. So yeah, the big switch has been thrown. The leaves are changing. The ride I took through Pennsylvania yesterday, you can see a lot of change, and then you can see some trees already with red in them. But those are like maples, I guess. Some maples will turn a deep red. So yeah, another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they'll be almost in peak season. D. Nixon, hello from Alabama. I watch your videos often. Thank you, Nixon, from Alabama. Just making fun. Been through Alabama many times. Um, very hot there. I wouldn't want to be there in the summer. Hot and humid. Silver Turtle 65. Hello from Costa Rica. From a Portuguese. Silver Turtle, Portuguese. Ah, very interesting. What are you doing in Costa Rica? You moved to Costa Rica? Cheaper? A lot of people move to Costa Rica, but I would be concerned, you know, places like that, you know, one day you're nice and, you know, it's one thing, and then all of a sudden some dictator comes into power, and then everything goes downhill. I mean, look in Venezuela, so many Portuguese moved there, and big Portuguese community there, and you know, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, you know, it became a dictatorship, and people are eating dogs and cats because they don't have any food, you know. And it's a very rich country, full of oil, but what are you gonna do? Rosalie White, good morning, have a nice day. Good morning, Rosalie, you have a nice day also. Thank you for tuning in. State News Service, good morning. Good morning. Darn it, I forgot your name. I know your name, I forgot. It's under my tongue, I forgot. I know who you are, but I forgot the name. Follow Jesus, follow Yeshua. I do enjoy you doing lives and all your videos. Thank you very much. Loving Marina's channel. I wished I would get notifications on Yonand. What's that? On Yonand? Her shorts? I don't know what that means. So I checked all day from my thumbs up. I don't know. I don't think YouTube notifies of shorts like they do of regular videos. So for the shorts, I guess you just have to go to the person's channel, or the cat's channel, and how's my hair? And just see if they have shorts. You know, I do have shorts. I have shorts. Tina Marquez, I have my heart set on going to Quartzite this year. It will be my first time. You know, if you have your heart set to go to Quartzite, then you know there's nothing stopping you from going. You know, Um, if that's what you like to do, I mean, who's stopping you from going? Just if you have a vehicle or something, just take off and go. You know, go for a week, go for a month, go for a couple of months. I originally, when I first went to Quartzite, um, I said it, and I still say it. It's not the prettiest place you can camp at. You know, there's no lake, there's no river, uh, there's no mountains with snow-capped peaks. You know, but over the years it has grown on me. I mean, it still has beautiful. I like the vegetation. I like the mountains that they have there, and they're not very tall, but you have some mountains. And what I really like, excuse me, what I really like best about Quartzite is the location, right? You can camp within 4, 5, 6, 10 miles around Quartzite. There's billions of acres of free land that you can camp at, and then you have the convenience of the town. You go there and you can get packages, you can get food and water, you can get gas, or you can just drive another half hour or so and go to Parker and get, go to bigger stores. And like me, I like to go to Safeway and get more organic stuff that you don't find in Quartzite. But Quartzite is convenient for me, for the packages that I can get, for anything solar that I need. I can just go in there and get not everything, but certain stuff, and water, and also water for showers. I can just put a 6-gallon container in the back of my motorcycle and go there. It's a few miles and fill it up, come back, and then I have showers for another few days. So it's very convenient, but also it also has its own beauty. So, and you can drive around. And you don't have to be in the same place all the time. And you could almost drive. 25 miles is the what you have to drive to be to a new spot according to BLM rules. And you can easily drive from one end to the other at 25 miles and still be within a few minutes of Quartzite. Speaking of Parker, the other day I saw a video. I don't know if it was on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. I don't know where, and I don't know why that particular video came up, but I thought I recognized the area, and I thought I heard them say Parker. And then I had to replay the video again, and sure enough, it was a big accident in Parker. I don't know if some of you saw that video. Some guy on with a tractor trailer. I don't know what happened to the guy, but he just plowed through a whole bunch of cars, and I think he killed 1 or 2 people. And then the guy leaves the scene of the accident, and he goes and orders some food. So he's eating food. I guess he got arrested while eating after killing a couple people. Just terrible. And like I know the area. I think it was just. I think from the angle that I saw, I think he was coming from from the casino, or from Lake Havasu area, coming towards Quartzite, and he passed Walmart, and I think there somewhere, that's where, maybe at the intersection where there's a light there, and you make a 90-degree turn to come back down on 93. I think that's where that happened. Anyway, she's from the Azores and have been coming to Costa Rica for many years. Costa Rica doesn't have an army, and you are right. Lots of Venezuelans have here on the way to the U.S. So you still live in the Azores and you go to Costa Rica, or you lived in the U.S. and you go to Costa Rica? I have an aunt that she married my uncle. She was from the Azores, Do you have that thick accent? Because the first time I heard them talk, they have this thick accent. It's really hard to understand them sometimes. So anyway, Mary Jones says hello. Hi, Mary Jones. Your hair looks good. Oh, thank you very much. I had my hair and makeup crew specifically fix my hair today. So I think it looks good. Yes. Linda Kelly, you'll like retirement. Working part-time, doing full fun stuff could work for you. I retired from full-time 18 years ago. Well, the problem with retiring is that then I don't make an income. So I mean, it's a smaller income, which it'll come at some point. But I think while I can still work 4 months, 4 or 5 months a year, I'll make more in those months than I make from retirement. And then I can also draw on unemployment, because I work and I have unemployment that's put in there for me, so I can draw on that. And if I retire, then I don't have that. And so I think if I plan on buying a bigger vehicle, I'll have to do it while I'm working. I can't do that in retirement. So I don't know. It just depends. Maybe I'll just quit coming to New Jersey and get a job somewhere else. Who knows? Just me and my stove. That's it? That's all you need? You and your stove? Greetings to everyone from the UK. Well, welcome to my live video from New Jersey. And I hope you and your stove are doing okay. Me and my stove here are doing just fine. Susie says, I am a van dweller, but I have to have AC, solar, and heat. Had to rent a little place in Yuma. I missed the road. We'll be visiting Quartzite this year for solar estimate. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what you live in. You can live in a tent and have air conditioner if you think about it, right? You can rent a spot at an RV campsite that has like tent spots. I think some RV campsites have a tent area, and you can live in a tent with AC and a heater or a stove. It doesn't really matter as long as you're comfortable. Like me. I mean, I have the motorcycle now and I like to ride it, so I come over here and I pay. I never had to pay anything, and now I pay a little bit, a couple $100 a month, you know, literally like $200 a month to camp here and to plug in. So that's not a lot of money. I mean, it's $200 more than I used to pay. But if I think about it, I'm not driving the van around, which would use more gas, than probably at the end of the day, I'm probably saving money because I'm not putting wear and tear on my van. I'm not using gas, and so at the end of the day, I'm saving more than I'm spending. So, which is not bad, and I can be plugged in. I don't have to worry about is it going to be sunny today? Is it going to be cloudy? Do I have enough power to run the AC? I can run the AC, folks. Look at it. Look how beautiful. And right now I don't need it because I don't have. I need to get another weather station because I only have the temperature for the inside now. I don't have my outside sensor was on the other trailer and I left it there. I didn't want to take it out. The little things were broken anyway for the wind speed and all that. I need to get something that's designed for our RVs, and the only reason I haven't bought one of those is because some of them are very big, and I don't want something too big. I want something more compact, but we'll see. I may buy something big. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You never know, folks. But it was very convenient when I had the temperature for the outside. I could just take a quick glance and see what the weather was outside. You know, is it cold? Is it hot? Mystic Rose Farm. Greetings, Louie. Blessings to you and the kids. If you come by Florida again, please remember chickens have the right of way. Yes, if I end up in Florida, um, I don't know if I don't know if I'll contact you. I'll probably just make a video because I have a lot of offers from people. Stop here, and if you ever come this way, stop. But I don't keep track of everybody, and I usually don't go back looking, and I don't contact people because who knows? Today somebody's watching me and they offer for me to stop by, and then by the time I go drive by their place, they're not watching anymore. So I don't feel right in asking. So maybe I'll just make a video that if I ever go to Florida again, that I'm going to Florida, and then you'll have to contact me again because I don't like to impose. I just don't like to do that. So, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's too bad that you are like in the middle of Florida, not closer to the ocean. If you were closer to the ocean, trust me, you wouldn't have to insist. I would be there, and then I could ride my motorcycle to the ocean and do ocean stuff. Like lose my motorcycle, not know where I parked it, and then think somebody stole it. Oh boy. Anyway. Gaia says, "Wow, wonder if it's worth it to ship organic groceries from Parka. I'll have to try it." Well, I don't know I don't remember where you're living. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Safeway has like I don't know if they ship stuff. I just take a ride there. It's only like half hour, 25 minutes, maybe 15, depending how fast I go. Nah, just kidding. It takes about 25, 30 minutes. So, and of course that depends where you parked around Quartzite. Um, yeah, I just like to go there. I don't know if you would have to contact Safeway and see if they have an online thing where they ship food, but I don't know. Uh, David says you can retire and still work. Yeah, I know. I know I can retire and work. I don't know if I could do the same work that I'm doing now with the same type of company, but I suppose I could retire and then find. This is why I made a video a while ago, asking if some of you know somebody that has a machine or has a small company. I don't want to get in with a big company. I don't want to. I want to maybe work for cash or, you know, but work for a small company. I don't want to work for a big company where I have to send them a resume. You know, a resume of what? I've been working all my life mostly with machinery. What kind of resume do you need? The resume that I'm thinking of is give me a machine, let me do the work, and at the end of the day, if you don't like me, just tell me you don't like it, and if you like it, then you keep me. That's my resume, right? That's how you see if somebody's good or not. Let them work for a day or for a week, and at the end of the week, hey, I want to keep you. Or at the end of the week, or at the end of the day, thanks but no thanks. That's the way it is. Anyway, Alicia says you are too young to retire anyway. Well, I mean, let's just say I can retire in October if I want to. But, you know, if I already had the van that's going to last me for the rest of my life, maybe. I mean, you never know. Nothing is guaranteed, right? Something could happen to it. Nothing is guaranteed. But if I had a new vehicle, it was paid for, then I could retire. But if I want to buy something, then I have to be working and I have to make some money to pay it off. So it's just a quicker way to do it. You know, I could be retired and work part-time, but probably I won't be making as much. So it'll take me longer to pay it off. I don't know if I want to do that. So Silver Turtle lives in California. I live in California. I will be visiting the Azores next year, God willing. Been watching your videos since my first RTR in 2017. I didn't go there until I think 2019. I think back in 2017 the RTR was very small. I thought of it going when it was very small, but then by the time I went there, it's like thousands of people. You know, thanks but no thanks. I don't want to be. It's not my type of thing. So every time I go there, I don't go there for that. I just go there to be nice and warm in the winter. And I go to Quartzite because it's convenient. Like I said, I have usually stuff going there, so I have to wait around to get the packages, and I just enjoy being there. You know, I get to ride my motorcycle. You know, I'm only like where I camp. I'm not far from the main road, so now I can go a little further out because now I have an off-road motorcycle, off-roadish. State News, put me on the wait list for your spot. You mean this spot right here? Yeah, I'm not gonna give my spot away. This is a spot that they have here for their drivers to park, and he rents it to me. But I want to be able to come back the next few years and have this spot right here. It's not as pretty as the first one I had by the river. I was right facing the river, but then you rented the garage there, the building, to a mechanic, and then he started doing mechanic-y stuff there, and I basically got kicked out. No, I left after I was done with work, so. But I can't park there anymore. I wish I could park there, and it was away from everybody, more like in a corner all by myself, but I have this spot here and I can't complain. It's really good. American Wonder Woman. I'm sorry, American Woman RV. I read that wrong. Remember, you are not promised tomorrow. Choose wisely. Indeed, nobody's promised tomorrow. You know, we're not promised even the next minute, you know, or the next second. So, you know, unfortunately, we all need money. If I was making more from YouTube, then I could say, yeah, I'll retire, and you know, YouTube is not guaranteed either. But if I was making a bigger, like an income, an actual income from YouTube, I make a little bit, but it's not much. But if I was making an actual income that made a dent, then yeah, I could retire and just travel more, and but it is what it is, you know. I'm not complaining. Mystic Rose Farm, we are starting a bill to hit the road. Why are you going to hit the road? Did the road anything to you? Why hit the road? Unbelievable. Everybody wants to hit the road. It's like Did the road did anything to you? Was it a pothole that set you off? I don't get it. Don't hit the road. No, you drive on. I'm just kidding. So what are you going to do with all the chickens and the farm and everything? I'm assuming you're probably going to have somebody take care of it, and while the two of you are traveling, maybe you'll come out west this winter. Let's see. Harold Lee die. Harold Lee die. Why record yourself doing and saving and saying nothing? You at least had a good Bible verse posted. What? What does that mean? Why record yourself doing and saying nothing? You at least had a good Bible verse. I didn't post a Bible verse here. And that's what my show is, folks. My show is about nothing. This is a show about nothing. There's nothing here in this show. There's something in the nothing, but there's nothing in the show. It's a show about nothing, you know. We talk about this, we talk about that. It's, you know, it's whatever it comes up. And I'm mainly answering questions and stuff, and that's about it. So until I get more questions, I'll just shut up and I'll say nothing. Okay, it's hard to be quiet, so I'll say something. How long has this been going on? Oh, over an hour. Okay, folks, I have to... It's exactly 12 o'clock in Jersey. So 12:01. So I'm gonna get going, folks. I've kept you here long enough. I feel like my hair is not... Okay, I think this is better. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Maybe I need a haircut. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I have stuff to do, so thank you for joining me, and if you come back when this is not live anyway, thank you for joining me just as well. And I'll see you around. I'll do another live video at some point. I don't know when. I never know when. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up and maybe go do some stuff. I have some stuff to do, so I'll see you around, folks. Now I have to turn this off. It's the awkward moment where I have to turn this off. I can't help it. The X is right there. So I have to click the X and then we get disconnected. So until next time, I'll see you around, folks.